B, and I perform music as Princeaus. And I have been dubbed, not by me, and just like to say that, the Bjork of Arkansas, which is a huge compliment to me because I look up to her in so many ways. But I'm here today to talk about accessibility in the arts. As an artist who is fully out there, affects me constantly.
Yeah, and talk about some of the accessibility issues that you've run into in the local art scene.
One of them is just stairs. There are steps to get up to stages. There are not ramps. So there are places that, unless someone physically carried a wheelchair up there, no one would be able to play. So it's accessible for viewership, but not for performers. And that is a massive issue because we have so many people who are so wonderful and so creative and so strong who just need to take to the stage, but they need stages that will take them.
What is the resolution for that?
People considering things as far as just seating arrangements would be a big game changer, because I'll talk to my friends in wheelchairs, and there are some venues where we have to sit at the back where it's elevated because that's the only place where we can see anything. If we're up at the front of the stage where people are moshing violently, that's an issue for us. Oh, I used to be a big mosh pit person until I had a horrible spinal injury, and then I was like, you know, I'll dabble every now and then, but that's an accessibility issue. I want disabled people to be able to be front and center.
What is it like performing as a disabled musician?
It involves, for me, about a week of prep, which includes physical therapy, seeing a personal trainer ever since I got the spinal injury, rehearsing lyrics, but also doing a lot of prep just to be able to get my gear on stage. Because people wonder why I'm a pianist who never carries a keyboard. That's an accessibility issue for me. I can only carry so much comfortably, and as a solo act, you really have to start to think about your health.
Something that you've done a lot is take care of yourself physically, I would assume mentally and emotionally as well, and just tending not only to yourself as a musician, but a human. Would you agree with that?
Oh, 1,000,000%, yeah, because the way I put it is I'm a full-time artist, but I'm an even full-time disabled person. I need to be a full-time good patient to my doctors. And if there's one thing I've learned from being in your 20s and seeing a lot of neurologists and spinal pain doctors is I struggle listening whenever people tell me to rest. I am one of the restless people. And also being patient with yourself and knowing when to rest and listening to your body. The importance of rest is beautiful, and people need to not think of rest as not being productive. It's you replenishing yourself.
You know, I've read your Spotify bio where it's like your chronic illness and your disability has informed a lot of your lyrics and creativity. So can you talk a little bit about that?
Over the years, it's become something that whenever I use the words you in my music, that's me looking in a mirror, reflecting on myself. A lot of my music is, well, actually a significant amount of it is written when I am so unwell that I can hardly move other than type on a phone. And I really try to be honest with myself, because I feel like if I'm not honest with myself, what I'm bringing to fans, what I'm bringing to my family who listens to my music is not accurate. I try to make you feel in that moment like this is what I was. And that's why it sort of borders into performance art, because I'm trying to explain to you live with all my facial expressions and movements, this is what it felt like.
What does support from real fans look like to you?
Being someone who used to, other than mental health, be fully able-bodied, and then very quickly hit a wall with functional movement disorder, gave me a chance to sit down and talk to people and realize, I feel like they're teaching me so much, you know? I feel like every connection I make, I'm inspired by other people. There are definitely so many artists who are putting in the work to create accessibility in so many different ways to break barriers. It's one thing to get your foot in the door, but once people stop caring about it, that's when you get your elbow in the door.
Yes.
If they're not listening to you.
Yes.
And then, if that doesn't work, solidarity, you break that door open together and get us all in. Bring me solidarity in this way that when I began writing music, it was just a mental health journal on Spotify. That's all it was. And over the years, it's grown into people teaching me so much. And I would say by far the best thing about Princeaus is the connections I've made with nonprofits, with fans, with anyone who's intersectional.
Like you said, you've made a lot of connections, a lot of nonprofit work, a lot of community work. What would you tell a young musician behind you coming up?
I'm gonna look directly into camera for this. Believe in yourself. You have no idea what you're capable of. Whenever you're beginning something, never tell yourself, oh, I'm bad at this because I just started. Say, I'm a beginner. I make mistakes, but I'm getting better. Open your heart to the love that other people have for you. Open your heart to be inspired by things that hurt, things that make you feel beautiful, things that other people see as flaws that are actually greatness within you. Disability is not a weakness. It is not a lack of strength. It is not a lack of morality. It is a sign that you are capable of things other people don't even know about. You have so much strength, and to anyone who is young and in Arkansas, disabled, POC, queer, etc., you are so worthy, and you deserve so much love. Beyond it gets better, you get greater. So please, and just so you know, you have a weird little cancer survivor who obsesses with primary colors, is currently wearing elephant, who has your back entirely. But believe in yourself, find those who love you, love yourself, and be tenacious. Because if there's one thing Arkansans can do, it is get stuff done.
Thank you so much, Nora. We really appreciate you here at the Rockin Chair. You've definitely cultivated and live our purpose of visibility for all and access for every fan. So from me and CEO Ashley, thank you so much.
Thank you guys so much. And it makes my heart so happy to have people like Ashley and you who are so passionate about something that affects so. I am just a drop in the bucket of what this means to people. There are so many things that can change for the better, and it makes my heart happy that you are here to do so. So thank you.